Hello. Today I would like to cover a cloud transformation use case in our new release of Enterprise Maps in 3.10 version. So as you can see here I have my Enterprise Maps instance, and in the catalog section you can switch to transformation guide, which will open the cloud transformation wizards, which consists of these 5 steps. So in this page, you can basically walk through all the steps which you need in order to transform your applications to cloud or from one data center to another. So the first step is about importing your data. First, you need to load some data into the Enterprise Maps. Enterprise Maps requires very basic data to be loaded in the first step. So in the first step, we are interested in contacts. You can upload the data centers or you can reuse those who are already there. And the main data which we are interested in are the applications and servers. You have multiple sources from which we are able to load this data. So either we can load it from the configuration database or from project portfolio management product, or we can integrate with your LDAP or Active Directory, or our main way how the data are loaded to Enterprise Maps are spreadsheets. Of course, last but not least, in any way you can always create the data manually. We have also prepared a bunch of spreadsheet templates. So for example, here, if I click on import from spreadsheet in the application section, it will lead to import page where I can use the download template button, which will download the applications template, which once downloaded could be opened in Microsoft Excel. And you can see that it's a very nice human readable template which will help you to import your applications. Um, there are a bunch of other templates which can be found in the catalog section. If you go to artifacts, show more, there is a spreadsheet template artifact here in the right bottom corner. And if I open this collection, I can see that there is a bunch of other templates. More about spreadsheets you can learn in our other videos on HP Live Network. Next step are the surveys. So you are in the situation when you already have the data imported into the Enterprise Maps. Now you would like to bring into the Enterprise Maps something more about your data, some more information, usually the information which is stored in the heads of your employees. So for this purpose, we use surveys. As you can see in our cloud transformation use case, we are using 3 types of surveys to survey your applications and your servers from multiple perspectives. So we have the technical, business, and financial assessment surveys. Surveys works in the way that there is some definition which basically defines the survey. Survey is a set of very simple questions like yes/no questions, or pick one of the options. Let me show you how the typical survey looks like. So um, this is a typical example of a technical assessment survey, which here is presented in the way the user will see it. So once started, the responsible people will get email with the link which leads to Enterprise Maps. They do not need to be familiar with the product. This page like this will be open. They will simply walk through the survey. So you will gather the data and they are done. Very simple stuff. There is also a whole survey management, which allows you to very easily manage running surveys. So here we can see we have 2 running surveys. So let me look what are the details. So I can see here, you can see the list of applications which are part of the survey. You can see the responsible people. You can see the progress. You can take the survey on behalf of somebody. You can remove, add people to it. Very simple stuff, obvious management which you would expect. So we have finished our first two steps of our cloud transformation use case. So we have imported the data, we have enriched the data of all the information we have in our company, and now we should analyze the results. And based on the results from the surveys, we should be able to say which applications are suitable to move them to cloud. The result of the survey is a number. Is a number between 0 and 100, which is normalized number, which basically tells you how suitable the application is for the cloud transformation. Let me show you how it works on or how it looks on a specific application. So if I go to applications and pick one of our demo data application, Ascent, on application detail, there is a cloud transformation tab here. And there you can observe all the results from all the surveys. So here is a general overview. You have those nice spider graphs, which basically tells you visually how much is the application suitable for transformation to cloud. You can also drill down to details. So moving to the financial alignment, I can see that this is the score. I can see the cost of current hosting, and I can see the proposals from other hostings. If I switch to business alignment, I can observe what is the business score. Same applies for the technical alignment. And this is how it looks on a particular application. But first we have to pick this application. So for this purpose, we have in our cloud transformation use case, the step 3, which basically helps us to assess or pick the right applications for the cloud transformation. Basically, we have a whole section in Enterprise Maps, which is called reports. And here we are able to switch to here we have a couple of sections which are related to this cloud transformation use case. So for example, in cloud assessment, you are able to observe quite big cloud analysis dashboard, which provides you several reports with informations about your applications. So first of all, you have the list of the applications. You can see their score, you can see the recommendation, what to do with them in order to move them to cloud. You have some basic costs, the cost information. Then we have the cloud transformation map down here. So we can see basically in this heat map, we can see the size of the box is the total cost of the application. The color is the migration compatibility. So basically the big green box means okay, this is the application which cost me the most and is suitable to transfer for the cloud transformation. So probably when there are those stripes, even which means that the strategy is transformed, this is probably a good candidate where I can start with the migration. Let's move to the next step, which is the fourth step in our wizard, which is model deployments. So okay, if you haven't provided it yet, basically we would like to know more about the deployments of your applications. So it's not just about that you provided a list of applications. Okay, every application uses some number of servers. That would be okay, but if you can provide even more, it would be even better, because it can provide you better suggestions and help you to create further even the service designs for CSA or Coder. So how to model the deployments? You have again two options. You can start either with the diagrams, and which is this option. HP Enterprise Maps is integrated with Spark's Enterprise Architect tool, which basically allows you to visually design the deployment of your application like this. And you can very easily move it to the enterprise maps. And this will basically adjust the price of the deployment and all the reports and stuff like that. Or you can very easily model the same visual information which can be seen here. You can model it using the spreadsheets. So in the spreadsheets, again, if you click on import spreadsheet, it will lead you to the import page where we have prepared a very nice template for you, which will help you or simplify your life when creating the deployments of your application. So here you can see what is the structure. You just fill in those 3 or 4 boxes, and everything else will be done automatically. You can, of course, on other sheets in this spreadsheet, you can define the servers. You can see what is the software used there, or you can even adjust the list of environments if you wish. But basically, in the very first step, it's that simple. Then you simply upload the data into the application and you will get something like this. So this is my example of our demo data as an application again. You can see as an application consists of some J2EE application and some database schema. There is some deployment defined by this infrastructure service, which consists of 2 servers. On one of them is Apache Tomcat, Windows operating system. On the second one, there is Oracle DB, again running on Windows 2008. So that's basically the information which we get from your deployment models. And in the next step of the cloud transformation use case, which is the last step, is we can build service designs for you. So there are 3 types of service designs. HPE Enterprise Maps can be integrated with Cloud Service Automation tool or with Coder. Both applications are responsible for application deployments, and we have 3 types of the integration with those applications. So either you can very easily create a application deployment based on the information which is stored in enterprise maps, or you can use something what we call reference service design, which is about that you are, for example, building J2EE application and you have some policy or some common design which is used across your whole company for any J2EE application. So in such case, you simply just reference this design. Or of course, if you are already using CSA or Coder, you can use any existing design and simply link it with existing application in enterprise maps. Let me go with the first step, which is probably most complicated out of those 3. And it starts with that you have to select the application. So if I select the application, here again, let me choose my favorite application here in demo data, which is Ascent. It will lead to the cloud transformation section in this application, and last step is deployment models. So based on the information down here in the table, I can see here are all the components which are basically defining my application, and you have to map them somehow to the CSA components or to the Coder components used in your designs in CSA. So simply, if there is no mapping, you simply pick or use those 3 dots, select the related components, which is basically one-to-one mapping of the component from enterprise maps to CSA. And then once finished, you can create new service design. So here you will see you can give it some name, you can select the provider of the hosting, and you can pick the CSA server. In case you are using multiple of them, you can pick the right one. On the next page, you will see some sort of summary, what will be published where in CSA, and hitting the publish, the new service design will be published. In the end, you will get something like this. So here in Enter in here. I have my CSA product. So let me switch to the home page. So here I have a designs. We are creating topology designs. So in designer, I should be able to observe the Ascend application. So I have something like this. So this is already a little bit touched design. What was created by the enterprise maps. Let me show it. Is this? Yes, exactly. So if I play with it a little bit to give it some structure, it looks like this. And here, this is not the finalized design. It's based on the data which are in the in enterprise maps, which could be quite complicated. So again, this is the picture of the of our Ascent application with all the connections and dependencies, and this is what I get in CSA. So you can see there are even some useless relations like this one. So let me remove it. You can also see some exclamation marks. So there are some missing parameters which you need to fill in order to be able to deploy the application. But basically, you have a very simple skeleton which you can very easily evolve into real deployment, and I believe this is quite helpful. Okay, this was our cloud transformation use case, which consists of those 5 steps. In case you are interested in any other details, feel free to watch our other videos on our YouTube channel or HP Live Network. Thank you.